Hello, I am Dr. Rajshree Chatterjee, Associate Professor, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Jagannath University, Jaipur.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about media and religion. Now, let's understand why this topic is important for the student to understand. In India, media and religion are work side by side. In fact, most of the political parties in India, they work on the basis of the religion. So that is why if you want to cover and understand the Indian politics, it is very important that you understand that how media handles religion. Just like every other walk of life, media has influenced the social institution of religion to a great extent. With the internet and social media, the impact is relatively incalculable. The article briefly talks about media's effect on religion. Historically, before the existence of any form of media and technology, oral traditions kept the interpretation of the religion fluid. The coming of the printing press set their meaning in stones, making religions rigid, although the press has played a key role in bringing transformations. For instance, the Protestant Revolution led by Martin Luther. Over time, media has had far reaching effects on religion. In the Indian context, media has homogenized many festivals and even customs that were once specific to certain religions. Media has popularized these practices by emphasizing them on a large scale. For example, Ganesh Visarjan, which has been prominent in Maharashtra, is no more local to the region, but is a celebration pan nation. Similarly, worshipping Sai Baba and Durga Puja of Kolkata, media has nationalized these festivities. Media, while considerably narrowing down the scope of religion, has widened a superficial perception of it. For instance, Hinduism, which is not a religion but rather a composite culture of indigenous traditions, has varied branches, a school of thoughts and beliefs. ISKCON follows Gaudiya Vaishnav tradition, Isha Foundation follows Shaivism, and so on. Mediatization has limited this expanded understanding to just some popular gods. TV media especially has limited religious understanding of Hinduism to Ram and Islam to Jihad, a satire on present news programming. This in turn has polarized the two communities. Tablighi Jamaat coverage is a recent example. A community, despite living in the country, land since ages, have become foreign in the view of the others. Media played a crucial role in reinforcing beliefs or doing them away. TV series like Ramayana and Mahabharata has helped imparted knowledge of the mythologies in a way they have helped in enhancing people's experience about their religion. The consumption became mediated and religion palatable. Though the purpose of production and broadcasting of these mythological shows can be contested as it marketed was primarily the North Hindi speaking belt. Its re release during lockdown was a question of why. Moreover, the secularism of Doordarshan, being the national public broadcaster, get challenged for broadcasting religious content. Religion itself impacts the media sustainability. Since the advent of cinema in India, mythology has become a popular genre. Raja Harishchandra, Mohini Bhasmasur, Savitri Satyavan, Lanka Dahan were some initial releases of Indian cinema. Apart from cinema, there are dedicated channels that telecast Harmandir Sahib Kirtan, Vaishno Mata Puja live daily. This mediated form of darshan genres a fair number of religious eyes. Channels like Astha and Sadhana has helped religious gurus and music reach more people. The culture of religion has also changed with the media. Doing online puja on iftars or confessions have had an effective effect. It has become transactional. These were followed more frequently during the pandemic lockdowns worldwide, where traditional media has primarily helped traditional practices to flourish. New media is mostly helping more spiritual and redefined practices to grow. It is common notion that more world audiences access these platforms, which is why concepts relating more to faith rather than religion, like inner engineering and happiness programs, now exist. Spiritual leaders like Gaur Gopal Das, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad, and Jaggi Vasudev make use of all kinds of media extensively, from books to social media, to popularize their ideas of spirituality. Since lockdown, Sadhguru has been running YouTube live sessions. These people, mystics, have reworked religious teachings to bring them at par with the present and science. The new media help them reach their targeted people, especially, essentially, the educated class. Smartphones, the internet, and the new media let people find their niche through virtual communications and peers of similar through processes. This also applies to religion and their propagators of these media, where these are extremists like T. Raja Singh and Zakir Naik. They are also agents of religious change. With the proliferation of smartphones and the internet, there are also sects, fringe elements that wage war on social media against each other on the name of religion, some of which indeed politically motivated. It is important to note that these were followed more frequently during this pandemic lockdown worldwide. Media has the power to instigate riots and violence. What happened in Bangalore was an outcome of a social media post ridiculing a religious figure. Media could further such an agenda of hatred. We must not let ourselves fall into the algorithm of social media and become polarized. Cinema, TV, social media altogether have a template for ways of practicing rituals, of celebrating by popularizing them on a mass scale. The dominant North Indian Hindu practices often find its place on popular media. This has imparted symbolism in customs. For example, wedding rituals like haldi, mehndi, etc. have become prominent and more symbolic. Social media has influenced certain ways of celebration to make them worthy and of capturing for social media. From dressing to decorating, things have changed to look more fashionable and presentable to the social media community. Today, Indian news media uses religion as a lens, far more than necessary, in the reporting. Identities are being mapped solely on a religious basis, a lot of which is politically and financially motivated. Religious sermons on TV, religious magazines, etc., can further push groupism and identify reinforcement. But if we used in good faith, media has and can still transform world religions to be good of society. Media is and will become to be the mass carrier of religious messages and texts that occupies a dominant role in the perpetuation of religious ideas, best practices, rituals, and customs. So, here in this topics, we have just highlighted the issues that are being currently shown in the media which are associated with religion. I hope this will help the students to understand what exactly the present role of media in highlighting the religious issues. Thank you.